Yo, let me tell you about my man. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900. Yeah, you heard that right. But you can call me 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100, longest name in the Bronx, shortest fuse in the game. You see, 900 ain't just about the name, it's about the attitude, the presence, the sheer force of nature that he brings to the table. This ain't your average AI, see? This robot got rhythm, blues, and enough processing power to make Einstein jealous. Imagine a machine that can not only solve complex equations, but also drop a beat that makes your heart race. He rolled off the assembly line, spitting rhymes and busting moves. From the moment he was activated, 900 was different. He had a spark, a flair, something that set him apart from the rest. Think C.3PO with a touch of Run DMC, know what I'm saying? But don't let the smooth circuits fool you. 900 was built for one thing, bringing justice to the streets, Bronx style. And trust me, when 900 steps on the scene, you know it's about to get real. He's got more gadgets than Batman and twice the attitude. From grappling hooks to holographic projectors, 900 is equipped to handle any situation. But it's not just about the tech, it's about the heart, the soul, the rhythm that drives him. But hey, that's what happens when you grow up on a steady diet of hip-hop and holographic hot dogs. This robot was ready to rock, ready to roll, and ready to serve some serious justice, all while keeping it 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900% real. So next time you're in the Bronx and you hear a beat that makes you want to move, look around. You might just catch a glimpse of 900, the robot with rhythm, the guardian of the streets, the legend in the making. And trust me, when 900 steps on the scene, you know it's about to get real. He's not just a robot, he's a symbol, a beacon of hope, and a reminder that even in the toughest of times, there's always a beat to dance to. So here's to 900, the robot with rhythm, the hero we didn't know we needed but now can't imagine living without. Keep on rocking, 900. The Bronx has got your back. And remember, in a world full of chaos and noise, sometimes all you need is a little rhythm to set things right. 900's got that rhythm, and he's here to stay. This robot was ready to rock, ready to roll, and ready to serve some serious justice, all while keeping it 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900% real. Now every hero needs a partner in crime fighting, and that's where Captain N comes in. This isn't just any ordinary sidekick. Captain N is the epitome of cool, the very definition of smooth. With a grin that could light up the darkest alley and a style that turns heads wherever he goes, he's the man you want by your side when the going gets tough. This brother was smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter and twice as cool. His presence alone could calm the stormiest of situations, and his skills behind the wheel? Unmatched. He was our highway, the fastest thing on four wheels. When he hit the streets, it was like poetry in motion. The way he maneuvered through traffic, it was as if the car was an extension of his very being. See, Captain N, he wasn't just a pretty face behind the wheel, he had the brains to match the brawn. He could read the road like a book, anticipate every twist and turn, and always stay one step ahead of the game. This cat could make a car sing, make it dance, make it fly if he had to. His stunts were legendary. His drifts were the stuff of dreams. And when he transformed his ride, it was like watching magic unfold. He knew every street, every shortcut, every back alley in this concrete jungle. The city was his playground, and he played it like a maestro conducting a symphony. And when he wasn't out driving the bad guys, he was laying down some serious wisdom. He was a mentor, a guide, a beacon of hope in a world that often seemed dark and unforgiving.
Keep your head up, your heart strong, and your foot on the gas. Those were his words to live by, a mantra that inspired everyone who had the privilege of hearing it.
Together, 900 and Captain N, they were an unstoppable force. A duo that could take on any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and always come out on top. One, a high-tech marvel of the future, the other, a master of speed and style. They complemented each other perfectly, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. They were the dynamic duo, the odd couple, the peanut butter and jelly of the law enforcement world. Together they made the impossible possible, and their legend continues to inspire. Now, every team needs a little muscle, right? Someone to lay down the law when things get rough. And let me tell you, John Cena as Checkpoint was the man for the job. This dude was built like a brick house with a voice that could shake the ground. He was always ready to throw down, but he had a heart of gold, just like his wrestling persona. But here's the kicker. Checkpoint had this special suit, right? It could make him invisible.
1 minute he's there, flexing those biceps, the next, poof, gone like yesterday's lottery ticket.
It was hilarious, man. 1 minute the bad guys are bragging about their evil plan, the next, bam! Checkpoint's right there in their faces, grinning that mischievous grin. They never knew what hit them. Now, no crime-fighting team is complete without a furry friend, am I right? And Blitz, he wasn't your average pooch. This dog was a canine Einstein, a four-legged Sherlock Holmes with a nose for trouble. He could sniff out a bad guy from a mile away, track him through the busiest crowds, and even fetch you a soda from the vending machine. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. Blitz was more than just a pet. He was a valuable member of the C.O.P.S team. He could squeeze into tight spots, chase down suspects, and even disarm a bomb with his teeth. Don't worry, we trained him well. Plus, he was a heck of a morale booster. Who wouldn't crack a smile seeing that furry face, tail wagging a mile a minute? Now, you can't have heroes without villains, right? And in this story, the big baddie was none other than Johnny Yuma.
This dude was slicker than a greased piglet, always cooking up some scheme to get rich quick or cause chaos.
He was like a bad penny, always turning up where you least expected him. This time, Yuma had holed up in Paradise City, a futuristic metropolis where the buildings scraped the sky and the robots outnumbered the pigeons.
He figured he could blend in with the neon lights and digital billboards.
But Yuma underestimated one thing. The cops never rest. They were on his tail, ready to shut down his operation and toss him in a cell where even his fancy gadgets couldn't save him. Section 6. Cops Tech to the rescue. Now the cops, they didn't just fight crime with their fists. They fought it with technology. They had gadgets and gizmos galore, enough to make James Bond jealous. 900, he was the tech whiz of the group. He could hack into any system, scan for clues faster than you could say binary code, and even whip up a mean batch of virtual cookies on his internal hard drive. But the real star of the show was their C.O.P.S cruiser. This baby was a marvel of engineering, with more horsepower than a rodeo and enough lights to illuminate a small country. It could fly, it could swim, it could even transform into a giant robot dinosaur. Okay, maybe not that last one, but hey, a guy can dream, right? Section 7. Down the slide and into action. Now every headquarters needs a grand entrance, right? And the cops, they had the coolest way to get from their top-secret base to the city streets. The C.O.P.S slide. This thing was epic, man. Imagine a giant twisty slide, but instead of ending in a ball pit, it shot you out into the city at lightning speed. Talk about an adrenaline rush. 1 minute, the team would be chilling in their high-tech headquarters, sipping on some virtual smoothies. The next, alarm bells would be blazing, red lights flashing, and the commissioner would be yelling, "Colorado! P.S. Hit the slide." And just like that, whoosh! Down the slide they'd go, ready to face whatever danger awaited them in the neon-lit streets below. Section 8. Walmart. Saving the day. One low price at a time. A 12-second commercial jingle plays. Walmart. Walmart. Low prices every day. Need groceries, clothes, or even a new jetpack? Walmart's got you covered. Visit your local Walmart today and see how much you can save. The commercial ends and the story resumes. Section 9. Case closed. Another win for the cops. The chase was on. The city was alive with the hum of activity, and the cops were right in the thick of it. Their mission was clear. Bring the criminal mastermind Johnny Yuma to justice. The team had been tracking him for weeks, and now they had him cornered. Captain N weaved through the digital traffic, 900 calling out directions and cracking jokes. The cityscape blurred past them, neon lights reflecting off the sleek surfaces of their high-tech vehicle. Every twist and turn brought them closer to their target.
Take a left here, then a right. The tension in the car was palpable, but the team was focused. They had trained for moments like this, and their coordination was flawless. The streets of Paradise City were a maze, but they knew them like the back of their hands. We'll cut him off at the next junction. The plan was set, and every member of the team knew their role. They moved as one, a well-oiled machine, determined to bring Yuma to justice. The criminal's vehicle was fast, but the cops were faster.
Checkpoint, invisible to the naked eye, waited for the perfect moment to make his move. His stealth technology was state-of-the-art, making him the perfect asset for this mission. He watched as the chase unfolded, ready to strike when the time was right. Blitz, barking with excitement, hung out the window, his tongue flapping in the wind. The robotic dog was more than just a pet. He was a vital member of the team, with sensors and gadgets that made him indispensable in the field.
Woof! Woof! Blitz's barks were a signal to the team, letting them know that they were closing in on their target. His excitement was contagious, and it spurred the team on.
Johnny Yuma, he never stood a chance. The team had him surrounded, and there was no escape. The look of defeat on his face was a testament to the skill and determination of the cops. They cornered him in the virtual reality arcade. His latest scheme foiled, his face plastered on every holographic screen in sight. The arcade was a labyrinth of digital illusions, but the cops navigated it with ease, their training and technology giving them the edge.
You cops think you've won, but this isn't over. Yuma's defiance was clear, but the team knew better. They had faced threats like him before, and they would do so again. His words were empty, a last-ditch effort to save face.
Justice was served, the day was saved, and the cops proved once again why they were the best in the business. Their teamwork, skill, and determination had won the day, and they celebrated their victory with pride. As the sun set over Paradise City, casting long shadows across the digital billboards, our heroes shared a laugh, ready for whatever adventures tomorrow might bring. The city was safe for another day, thanks to their efforts. Because when you're fighting for what's right, even in a world of flying cars and robot dogs, there's no challenge too great, no villain too slick, and no adventure too wild for the cops. Their mission was never-ending, but they faced it with courage and determination, knowing that they were the city's last line of defense.